Piers Morgan asks what we're all thinking, is Starmer fit to lead? In a political landscape fraught with uncertainty and division, Piers Morgan's provocative question, is Keir Starmer fit to lead? Cuts to the heart of a controversy that could reshape the future of the Labour Party and, by extension, the nation. As the UK grapples with the fallout from Brexit and a series of unprecedented challenges, the stakes have never been higher. This isn't just a question of leadership, it's about whether Starmer can galvanize a party that many believe has strayed too far from its roots. Critics of Starmer point to his cautious approach, arguing it represents a betrayal of the progressive ideals that once defined Labour. In an era where decisive action is imperative, his hesitance to take bold stances on critical issues has led to accusations of weakness. As Morgan articulated, the British people have witnessed a once-in-a-generation opportunity to redefine their political landscape, yet the fear is that Starmer's leadership might squander it. The backdrop of this debate is steeped in historical significance. The Brexit referendum shattered the political status quo, exposing deep fissures within the UK electorate that still echo today. With the country standing at a crossroads, the question arises, can Starmer unite a divided party and offer a compelling vision for the future? His predecessors faced their own struggles, but none were tasked with the immediate aftermath of such a consequential democratic vote. Many fear that without a strong, charismatic leader, Labour could falter, echoing the party's past failures in the face of conservative resilience. Moreover, in recent months, Starmer's responses to key issues, such as the cost of living crisis and climate change, have been met with skepticism. Critics argue his lack of urgency and clarity could alienate potential voters who are looking for a party that embodies hope and action. Analysts warn that if Labour continues to appear lackluster in its vision, it risks ceding ground to the Tories, who have proven adept at capitalising on public discontent. The notion that Starmer is leading a party that feels more like a shadow of its former self is a narrative that is gaining traction. The stakes extend beyond mere party politics, they touch on the very fabric of British democracy. Historical parallels can be drawn to Labour's past, particularly during the Blair years, when the party was synonymous with progressive change and electoral success. Now, many are left wondering if Starmer can rekindle that spirit or if he will be remembered as a leader who failed to rise to the occasion. The consequences of his leadership, or lack thereof, could have lasting implications for social justice, economic reform, and the UK's role on the global stage. In the face of such uncertainty, powerful voices within the party have begun to speak out. Some have rallied behind Starmer, insisting that his pragmatic approach is necessary for electoral viability. However, dissent is growing louder. The country stands at a crossroads, they argue, and we need a leader who will not only recognize this moment but seize it. The struggle within Labour is not merely about who leads, it's about the direction the party will take in addressing the profound challenges facing the nation. As the debate rages on, it is clear that the British people will not forgive complacency. The electorate is hungry for change, and if Starmer cannot deliver a clear, compelling vision, the party risks alienating its base at a critical juncture. This is a fight not just for the future of Labour, but for the very soul of the party itself. The implications of this struggle are vast. A failure to act decisively could lead to a generation of conservative dominance, reshaping policies in ways that many progressives fear would be irreversible. In conclusion, as we navigate this tumultuous political terrain, it is essential for every citizen to engage with these pressing questions. The future of the Labour Party, and indeed the nation, hangs in the balance. Let your voice be heard, like, subscribe, and join the movement for a more just and equitable society. Together, we can ensure that our leaders are held accountable and that we do not lose sight of the values that unite us. The time for action is now, the stakes could not be higher.